Hello and good morning. So, I just wanted to get on here and say what the Lord has been pressing on me for the past few days, especially when it comes to parenthood. See, we all want our children to grow up and we want them to do this and we want them to do that. We want them to follow the path of this or, oh, don't go through this. My thing is, number one, every child is going to go through the darkness. Every person is going to go through the darkness. How did God find you? He found you in your darkest time. He found you in your lowest time. So if your child is going through anything, if anybody in your life is going through anything, the best thing that you can do is just pray for them to find Jesus. Pray for Jesus to find them, to meet him where he is at. You understand? And whatever aspect that looks like for them, that Jesus continues to cover them, continues to keep them protected and keep them safe. They're going to go through things. They're going to see people. They're going to learn things and unlearn things. They're going to find out who they are. And sometimes they're going to go through a depression stage. Sometimes they're going to go through some type of thing where they're not themselves because they don't know exactly who they are yet. They don't know who they are as themselves. They don't know who they are in Jesus Christ. You understand what I'm saying? So when they go through that, the best thing that we can do as parents, as siblings, as aunties, as mothers, as people who are connected to Christ, the best thing that we can do is just pray for them that they find a way out of darkness. Pray for them that Jesus meets them in their darkness so that they know who to call on, right? We can't judge them. We can't sit here and be angry at them. And most importantly, we can't block the will of God. Because my thing is, God will take you through some things so that you can learn who you are, so that you can learn and unlearn some things. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes he takes you, he lets you go through relationships, heartbreaks, so that you can find out, do you love yourself more than you love this person? Do you love Jesus more than you love this person? You'll go through these things. You'll be tempted, but you have to turn away from temptation. Temptation is around every day, all the time. You understand what I'm saying? So, as adults, as people, whoever you are, you could be an adult, you could be a teenager, as long as you know Christ, as long as you know God. The only thing that you need to do is pray for that person. Pray. They may stumble, they may fall back, but my thing is, God said it's not our place to judge, that we should not judge others, because he is going to judge. Oh, that's a big old moth. Oh my God, never seen a moth fly like that. He was laying over here on the ground, and his wings is closed, and his wings is still closed, and he flying somehow. He trying to get up there, honey. I think he was about half dead, but he flying. Oop, he done fell in the pool. So for him. It's not going to look like what we think, but it's going to look like what God made for that child's life to be like. It's not our place to judge. It's only our place to be there for them. It's only our place to pray for them, and you don't have to be so hard down ministering to them to the point where they don't really, where they don't want to listen, they don't want to hear, or they feel like you just trying to press and push God or push your ways on them. You pray from afar. I was watching The Forge, right? And, like she said, she was trying to be his mother and, also guide him as, and tell him, like, you need to get a job or you need to do better. So what she do, she told him what he needed to do. She gave him the discipline that he needed. And she also prayed. You understand what I'm saying? Because you also have to let God work, because you can push them away so far. And they need to know that they can listen to you without feeling like, oh man, she's going to throw or push or weigh me down with Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Jesus is light. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody doesn't realize that because they feel like he don't work on time. But he does work on time. But they don't realize that until they are in it. You understand what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to see you in the next video because I got multiple to record. But don't try and block the will of your children by stepping in and standing in the way because you feel like what you think or see is right. You may be blocking God's will, and that may be why you get so much resistance. That child may need to go through that to learn something, to become a stronger person for their purpose that God has created for them. All right, amen.